some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Big play coming here. The last thing you want to do is squander this type of field position on the opening drive. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Miners want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. The throw. And the timing just a hair off. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Final play of the quarter coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. It's complete. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
Florida Atlantic, 7, UTEP, 0.
1st down to start the drive after the break. The aerial assault continues. Finds his man. It's Evans. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Moving out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. And the defense gets to it. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll let one go down the right side.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, UTEP! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown, demoralizing.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer. You've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll try to run for it. Tackled after picking up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking for space. It's Love. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. To the ground with the back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Owls headed quickly to the line. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Milroe. Now rolling to the left. Fighting off the defender. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to go up top on first down. He lets one fly deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Owls will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
He lofts one down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP!
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Gonna run it. It's Love. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Waddle. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run, and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
and sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll throw one to his right. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up.
UTEP 14, Florida Atlantic 13.
And the Miners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Love. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown Owls! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Trying to punch it in. Couldn't make his way in. The 2-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Miners will hustle to the line.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games. QB drops back and makes these first down.
And they got him for the sack. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd. And the pass hits, picked off. The return never really got started, but